UndergroundAholics.
The place to be is here.
This is UndergroundAholics.
We got something for your ear.
This is UndergroundAholics.
We got something you should know.
This is UndergroundAholics.
So let's start the fucking show.
This is UndergroundAholics.
What the fuck is up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. Another Sunday, another episode of UndergroundAholics. The homie Lazy Eyed is taking a hiatus from being live so that he can rest his voice for Dope Sick Picnic. So, of course, I had to hit up the homie Scotty motherfucking Vance, and he was very inclined to join me tonight.
Absolutely.
We have a dope episode. We got the homie Novls coming on to talk about his solo project that's getting ready to drop. Get to talk about the behind the scenes and the ins and outs of making it.
You get to listen to me gush over how much I fucking love him, Stray, and the Swamp Boys. Sorry, it's gonna happen.
Dude, it's not new. We know.
I never hit it. Never hit that shit.
But let's bring him in here.
Yo,
What's good, brother?
Dude,
what's going on? Not too much. Beautiful Sunday night up in the Northeast.
Well, I'm really glad that you were able to make some time, come on here and talk about your project, get everybody hype about it before it drops.
Hell yeah, man. I'm very excited for this, debut, first solo. And yeah, I just figured I'd talk. I'm glad to have that you guys have me on here. I'll put it that way. I'm happy that you were able to get me on here, and I don't know. I love you guys, and I'm happy to be able to talk about it with the people.
Absolutely, dog. Absolutely.
All he had to say to me was Novls. I'm coming. Add me in Novls.
I hit up Scotty last minute, and I hate doing that. But Holly was like,
Usually it don't fly.
You did this. You hit up
Yeah,
Scotty.
yeah.
The production team hit up Scotty.
Upper management hit Scotty up.
So Holly hit up Scotty.
I hit up Scotty to find out how he's doing.
Yeah, Holly was talking to
True.
Scotty to find out how he was
We
doing.
had a whole conversation before it even came up.
Yeah,
She could have
and
led with that.
She just happened to sprinkle it in there that we were doing.
Oh,
an
Novls is
episode.
coming on. You busy? No, not anymore.
Got it. I just didn't know if like his social media included. Podcasts.
Yeah, she didn't know if your whole social media blackout included podcasts. So she
It
was
did.
like, it did.
Well, we're happy to have you on here, Scotty. I'm glad I was able to make you come out of social media hiatus for but a brief moment in time.
Enjoy it, everybody. No, but I've been bugging you about that damn album forever now. I couldn't miss this.
And now it's coming, Scotty. It's coming your way. The wait is over.
I was so sad I didn't grab a flyer at camp.
Well, we only had them out on Friday.
Yeah.
So, also, it's kind of my stupid idiot self that could have been walking around on Saturday with them in my hand at least. But
Right.
no, I was just I'm going to hang out and run amok.
That's Stray came over and he's like, "Oh, I got to get you one of those." And Stray. That was the last I seen of him for a little bit.
That's why we call him Stray.
Oh, it makes sense now. He is a stray cat for sure.
Yeah, he's just been wandering off. But how you been, man? It's been a long time since I've seen you and gotten to talk to you.
Yeah, man, I've been doing pretty well. It has been a while. We've been working hard, trying to get this done. Especially the last couple of weeks because we had the the track listing, we had everything recorded, so we were ready to pull the trigger on the release date. We got that together, and then we had to bust ass overhaul on one of the songs because the ending, the final track on this project is like nothing that I've ever done before, in sonically. So it doing that recording process beforehand and then sending those files over to Stray, I left him with a lot of work to do. But he did it. He pulled through, and this man mixed and mastered this entire project. I mean, he killed it.
Stray is a young god for sure.
Oh, definitely. He does some dope ass shit with the stuff he touches
He's
too.
magical, bro. I love that man too. Both of yous.
Yeah, I know. I've definitely been anxiously waiting for this project since you talked about it on here last time.
Yes, and I thought that this project was going to be out a whole heck of a lot sooner than now.
We all did.
But you know what? I initially, even back, I think back at the first Nasty Bash that I played with just Stray, that was like the first where I started kind of playing around with some of the stuff that would be coming to. But I ended up, I mean, I had an idea together, and I ended up scrapping the original idea completely, put together this idea, and then out of some, debut, it's, you want it to be perfect. You want it to be the best that it absolutely can be. And sometimes you think you're close, you go, you listen again, and you're like, this is not up to what I believe the standards are. And you got to spend some more time with it.
As a fan, that's crazy to hear, because like you could probably drop the mix from like 5 or 10 ago and we'd have been like, this is the best shit ever. And then you're like, are you serious? That's
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, I think that's kind of, as anybody who's a creative probably goes through that exact thought process with whatever their respective medium is, I'm sure. I mean,
I do that with writing. I do.
Absolutely. I mean, we were just actually, before this went live, the three of us were talking about Philbrick Studios and some of their stuff. And, I mean, obviously, I would bet even in something like that, you have an idea, you put it together, you put it in the blaster, and then you say, there's a couple more details.
How many times he's just crushed a mass that he was working on and moved on.
But that's part of the process. You try again until you're happy finally with, or at least it gets to a point where you're saying, this is
good as
for now as good as it gets.
They can either like it or hate it. Fuck them if they don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I also understand the whole like, an artist is always harder on themselves than anybody else is ever going to be. Like, you're always more critical of your own work.
Most definitely.
100%. 100%. It's a funny thing, kind of, in that respect. I kind of think what maybe some of the biggest names of all time probably had going through their brains when they put something up, or everybody else was like, this is incredible. And then you just start sitting there like, man, I could have done so much better on this.
I can't think of a specific one, but I love the stories of where like an artist absolutely hated a song or thought it was shit or just a mistake, and then the fans end up, oh man, I love the change up here, I love this, and it becomes a hit. I can't think of a specific, but I love those kind of songs too, so we fuck with it.
Oh man, I can't even remember what one. Oh, you know what it was? I think it was crazy. I think Weezer ended up doing like a cover of like Enter Sandman at a festival that they were playing at with Metallica, and Metallica was like,
whoa.
I get, maybe that's the wrong one, but Weezer played a cover of a song at some concert, and the band that was the headliner was like stoked about it because that meant they didn't have to play it.
Wasn't it Africa?
No, that's more recent. This was probably more
that was
like
Daddy Yankee anyways, so whatever. Fuck it. I'm trying, I'm stoned. Let's get back on with you. So Better Than Nothing is the shit. So how does that compare to the rest of the album?
So this project is almost could be labeled as like a conceptual type deal.
Okay.
I mean, what I like about it is you could listen to it forwards or backwards, and like it kind of goes along that same idea of what I had in my head of what this story is, or like what the whole idea of it is.
Okay.
Just with where the placement of the skits are on here. So it
What's the track list? Where does Better Than Nothing come on the track listing?
out of 7 tracks, Better Than Nothing is number 6.
Okay. I think I got a feeling for. I mean, obviously, I have no idea, but as much as I can understand that, I do. I think.
Actually, I will say, so back to back, the 2 singles that have come out on this, which we'll get to that later down the line.
What
But
single?
the 2 singles that did come out are like right back to back with each other.
Okay. What's the other single?
Brood.
What are we playing first?
Oh,
So,
okay.
Let's
I
to
forgot.
start off. Let's rewind just a little bit, because like
Yeah.
what the first thing that I did drop ever as a solo like venture was Intentions.
Which
And I know I sent that one to you. So we can play that first, because that is kind of like where the whole idea of trying to keep things going outside of what Sky Swamp was at the time. That's where I first started doing anything solo.
All right. Well, then you want to talk about Intentions, like what led to it, or
Yeah, absolutely. So, Intentions, when we did that, this was before. This is right after we dropped. I want to say that we dropped Rituals right before that, and we had just come off of like this whole Odium will be out soon. We're kind of Stray was putting out these singles, and we were trying to build up an excitement and a lore to this Odium album, where we were putting this character in particular in the background, so people would be like, "Oh wow, what is this build up? What is this leading to?" Kind of like all connecting it before we dropped the first Odium single, which was Blacklight Altar, I believe. But that was kind of when I was like, Stray's doing his thing over here. I need to hop in the ring. I need to put my name out here. So Intentions, I put that together. Now, that song it's like based on real shit that happened in my life. Most of the shit that I write about is based on like or inspired by actual events and things that have happened, within my life or to people that I know. So Intentions, when I wrote that, it's a story of this girl that I had met in a club, and she kind of had heard about me being at this club before and was like, all right, I'm going to go talk to this kid. And the first thing she ever asked me was like, hey, Marvel or DC? I kind of, 18-year-old guy, lady a couple of years older than me, hitting me with a question like that. I was like, all right, okay. But it turns out she was like a massive piece of shit.
What was your answer, though?
My answer? My answer was DC. I love.
knew you're a DC guy.
I'm a DC guy, and look, that is outside of cinema as well. That and like comic book wise, I'm a DC guy. Her answer was Marvel, by the way.
Of course
So
she was. Fucking, she's probably only seen the Avengers movies. I like the Hulk. He's so sweet.
no, she actually turned around and gave me a whole like spiel about like it was related to like how Hugh Hefner and fucking like Stan Lee were like somehow connected and yada yada. It was I don't remember the whole spiel, but it was like she had like come with a detailed essay in her brain about like how I was wrong objectively.
She seduced you with nerdology.
Exactly.
Should have got me too, bro.
Yeah, no, but again, she was just bad. She's a bad person. Oh, I'll put it at that.
Well, knowing the song, I've already figured that out right away.
Yeah.
Woman at a club. Oh, okay. It all makes sense now.
All right, let's play Intentions.
This about a grown person. Right, get me moved down the pavement. Down a couple streets I didn't know yet. Looking for some shit, get me go get. No damn well it was against it. No, I ain't never gonna forget. It's funny I know you're a dick. It's funny I know you're a dick. It's funny I know you're a dick. And it's such a fucked up day. It's funny I know you're a dick. It's funny I know you're a dick. You was sliding a cat, toast at the claws, knives in my back, never had a chance. Your demons raised aside and your psyche's all cracked. The better more starts when the gringo wanna dance. You spread the word, now it's blood on your hands. So shaking up, take a hit to transcend. But you can't help but remember, the image that's never burned into your head. And you got the rest of your life to pretend. You weren't the cause of a means to an end. Like you didn't use me and I was a friend. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, you tweaking ass bitch. I ain't for it. Get the fuck out of here! You knew yourself once my name was Mitch. Oh, how I wish now to become his director. Sit me down and ask me a question. If only I knew you were just
The message there, kids, is that some drugs are indeed bad.
Are you done?
Yeah. So Holly wanted me to let everybody know because she said I was an asshole for turning my camera off. My son's birthday was on Friday. We hadn't done his cake yet because I ended up having to go out to a job. So I was trying to eat some ice cream cake during that song.
Hey, man, there's no better time than now.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to be sitting here on camera smashing some ice cream cake.
No, I feel that though, because like right before we went live, I shoved a bunch of tortellini into my mouth, and I was like,
I'm the
"Oh
only one
shit!
that
I
ate
hope they
like a
don't turn
half
my
an hour.
camera on."
Dude, I literally had it sitting here underneath the camera, and Holly was like, "Your whole cake is melting. It's turning to soup." And I was like, "Well, when you play this song, I'm gonna eat it real quick."
There you go. Hey, now we knew your intentions now, so it's good.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't want anybody thinking because I was over here bobbing my head the whole time, and Holly's like, "You know, no one can see you, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I still fuck with the music. Like, I'm gonna do it
Dude,
regardless."
I couldn't hear the song, unfortunately. I pulled
What?
it up on my phone and was listening to it. Yeah, I couldn't hear it at all. I was like, is it playing?
Oh,
Yes,
that's
everybody
weird.
else's head's bobbing, so it's just like, I don't know, whatever I fucked up earlier while we were off, probably. So as long as we're not playing any new shit, I'll be all right.
Yeah, no, you're good on that one, Scotty. That I promise you. Nothing you haven't heard before.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to like turn it on your phone and listen to it.
I will. I'll be ready. Oh, we're getting new shit. All right, hold up. Let me go.
But yeah, so that was cool, and I don't know. I always kind of felt in my own way. I feel like that song like kind of bops pretty hard, and I feel like in most, not every time, but I feel like 99% of the time that I've ever performed that song live, it does not go off the way I think it's going to.
How do you think it's gonna go?
I think people are gonna like be bopping and jumping, and then they're just kind of like,
Dude,
"What the fuck?"
I'm playing to a bunch of fucking late 30 to 40-year-olds. We don't jump for shit anymore.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. But like, you know, little boom, boom. But it's not like I'm
I
not
get one
talking
of
about
each
like
with
you
it.
guys. I know you guys are always bopping your heads. I'm
Yeah,
talking like
We fucking get up there, man.
some of
yeah,
these.
I'm working and I still be trying to be a part of it, dog.
I'm in my chair like,
I don't know. I feel like it's what some of these like. I think younger cats that are newer, kind of to going to some concerts and stuff. Like they're going to these shows that I'm typically playing, and they're usually shows that are like kind of more geared towards, I don't know, like killing people and blood and shit or whatever.
I wish I
And
knew what she really felt. Just kill her, bro. Just
I
kill her.
think when I'm kind of a different kind of sound than that, and so they're like, oh, that's not what I was expecting. Like, you know what I mean? Not quite as
Yeah.
open minded to trying to flip that switch onto other. That's just my
I
theory,
understand.
but
You're playing to a niche crowd for most of the time.
but
Those of us
yeah.
that like real music fucking love the change of pace you guys bring.
Hey, and I appreciate that. You know, I think I don't know. I think generally speaking, most of the time when we do play, it's very well received, and I think most of the people that listen like
Let me tell
are
you
just
what.
genuinely they just love music, you know.
When you guys
So
just played Super Show 4, no, not 4. What are we at now?
yeah, that was 4.
4, whatever it was up in Youngstown. So many people were talking, like people that I know but haven't really ever been like, I know Novls and Stray and I listen to their music. So many people are like, yo, I just started checking out your shit after Super Show, and I was like, see, y'all are starting to catch on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, too, that like kind of after Super Show 4, the succession of that, especially with with Stray kind of like
Yeah,
carries on a little further.
that was fucking amazing. Shout out to Stray, Fun Time Gang. Love that dude.
Hell yeah, dude. They're great. I love those dudes. I love them as
that new
Stray. I love them as the Stray, but I love the Fun Time guys are awesome, and I gotta say I gotta shout those dudes out majorly because
their
they
newest
throw a lot
album
of
just dropped.
yeah, dude, and
Shit's
they throw a lot of love our way. They throw a lot of like opportunity our way, and I'm very grateful for them to have really honestly kind of allowed us to grow. I think a viewer and listenership.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it just takes people time to kind of
Yeah.
open their eyes and like I grew up on all different kinds of music, so listening to rap or hip hop one day and then listening to metal or whatever the next, it's not a big deal for me because I grew up listening to so many different kinds.
I'll tell you, my favorite songs and genres tend to be blends of multiple things. Like Sky Swamp Orange seen you guys at a fucking rap show for the first time. So that shit was fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Catch on.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I think that that's the other thing with at least the way that especially anything that falls under like the Rogue Hollow umbrella here,
Yeah.
me, Stray, SSO. I think what is so like I think what's so uninhibiting, like, is the fact that we've always gone about not putting a box on the sound that we're gonna make. Like even from the get, back in like 2016 when we started with our first EP we did, like there was not ever a moment where we're like, this right here is the type of music we make. It was we're just gonna make whatever the hell we want to make.
I can totally dig that because Simple Strangers, it's my shit.
I'll tell you I say the biggest mistake we ever made as a band was writing that when we did, and not writing it now when we're all much better musicians and have a much
Re-release
better
it.
idea of how
Re-release
like
it, bro.
audio works.
Yeah, dog, do a remix.
Redo it. The fucking whatever.
What's
Re-release
good,
it.
man,
Redo
doggy?
it.
Maybe
Record it.
it could happen. It might happen.
I fucking love that song with all of me, so it's just fucking good shit.
Thank you.
Yo, to everybody in the chat, we appreciate you tuning in. I see y'all in there. Moondoggy, Cruel Hand Luke, Gavin Gunn, Sprag Dolly.
What up, doggy?
Yeah, Moondoggy's in there.
What up? Yeah, I'm just like I can't see anything personally that anybody's putting in there because like
That's why
I'm
I was
doing
on my
this
phone.
just off my phone browser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I steal Holly's phone, see?
Oh, word. Well, shouts out to everybody.
You should just like randomly start throwing comments up on the screen.
We need to get back to the album. What's next on the list, Novls?
What's the next one we got?
So the next one that's up there, I put Now That I Woke Up in with this mix. So the reason that I put that one second throughout this is not only is this kind of the closest kind of in terms of influence of what this project that I'm about to drop kind of is similar to, like in the influence and direction, but I think it also was almost a moment that I decided I wanted to step up more than just background kind of vocal type stuff,
Right.
and really take like a co-vocal
I'm so glad you
like
did.
step with things, and this was really the first one where we really wrote and knocked out with that in mind. And it's also just a banger. I mean, this is, like, in my opinion, some dope ass mix between like new metal and metalcore, like put together. There's the riffs are dope. We got Jared Gomes from
Yeah,
Head PE on this track.
this shit is underrated as hell.
I mean, this is just one I think would have been a lot of fun to maybe put a video together, but
See?
it was too tough to nail down.
Yeah.
Just because Head PE was on tour.
Plus,
We were
we were
about to meet up with Jared, but like the schedules just didn't match up.
That sucks. That'd have been a
Well,
great
it
video.
doesn't mean that there's not a time and a place for everything.
This is true. It could happen. It's never too late.
Now, I will ask, so you said Stray mixed and mastered the whole new project. What about these first two that were played?
So, these first two, Intentions as well as Odium, the whole project of Odium, that was mixed and mastered by a guy named Dizzy Dahmer. I don't know. You guys might be familiar, actually, with some of the stuff he's done. I think he used to do some of Zool's stuff once upon a time, at least.
He's done something recently, if I remember. I'm gonna quit speaking because I don't remember right now, but I think he did something recently with them.
But yeah, dude's a dope engineer for mixing and mastering for sure. No, I didn't. I didn't tell him. I asked him if he wanted to play the game Clue, in which he was also, his response was something along the lines of, "I'm gonna kill you with the candlestick." So no, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. But
It made for a good story. So what about this song that we're about to play?
But yeah, so this is Now That I Woke Up. It was mixed and mastered by Dizzy as well, Dizzy Dahmer. And this is just, I think, is a good exemplary moment of like stepping from what the sound intentions was when I initially thought I was going to be doing just like this solo type stuff, the direction I initially thought I was going. And then with Now That I Woke Up, kind of more, oh shit, this is actually a direction I think I should take more so of.
All right.
But I just think it kind of exemplifies both vocal ability as well as instrumental ability, just kind of versatility all around.
All
I
right.
like the story you're telling with these.
I try.
Definitely. It adds to it. It really does.
As a fan, I appreciate it. Trust me. It's so hard being a co-host and a fan right now because half the time I'm just like, keep talking. My turn. Shit. All right, I'll shut up now.
All right, let's play the song.
Sure. got a oil drum leaks, adding fuel to my problems. Passive comments left me nauseous. Pale face, sunken eyes, only exist here in my surroundings. And I never been a fan of this doubt. Not enough broken glass laid out to clean the scars out your fucking mouth. These thoughts, they run wild and I can't keep paying the fee. And I never asked for this seat, so why the fuck you asking me? Just wake up and break free. There's not any way nobody say we feel first. My hands are weak, so loaded, someone's got to burn. I can't help myself, I can't help it. Nobody say we feel first. My hands are weak, so loaded, ready for your last day.
Oh shit, you unmute me right as I'm coughing?
You complain if I don't unmute you first.
This is
So
true.
yeah,
Complain.
I don't know. I love that song, and it's a fun one, man. It's a good song.
It looked like everybody in the chat was jamming with it. Cruel Hand said he's got to change his pants. I think he shit himself.
Bro, that shit.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know. That's so that's kind of going now as we're on our journey through time here. Obviously after Odium, you know, as a unit, Sky Swamp Orange, we're not disbanded. You know, I know a lot of people can see that there's not much going on from the whole group, but I do want people to know we're not disbanded. It's kind of like a quiet hiatus, so to speak, but we're not gone as a group.
When the time is right.
Exactly. Just to set records straight on like anybody who might have that thought or
question, does that mean that there's going to be new Sky Swamp stuff coming?
When the time is right.
I'm gonna go ahead and refer to Scotty's answer there and say when
Stray was telling us about it up at camp, and he's talking about everybody's doing their thing right now, but no, Sky Swamp Orange is not done. It's just we've got our own focuses right now, and when the time is right. I'm paraphrasing like out the ass. Stray, if you see this.
Yeah, no, you're doing a great job. That's pretty much the best I can put it as well. When the time is right, there will be more music.
That's dope.
But after that, you know, we worked on some shit. I had put together basically this whole idea of an EP, and I hated it. I didn't like it at all. So I scrapped it, and all the while, which was what the original announcement and artwork was like 2 years ago for Things Seen and Heard. But after which, you know, Stray dropped Cloudy Alibi, and, you know, I was halfway tempted to throw Awful on here, but I decided not to.
You definitely should have said Awful. That shit's dope.
I think even before we dropped a video or anything for Awful,
great video.
The next song that we're gonna be playing, what came together with this one? This is Brood is gonna be the next one here. So this with Brood, I'm a sucker for like continuity through like story and lore and connection, and I went to Stray. We were together at his place, and I was like, you know, like I think I know how I want to start with writing this new kind of iteration, so to speak, of what the EP is going to be, like what this project is now. we were together. I said, let's write rituals too. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. So we surfed for a beat for a little while. We found a nice spooky one. Something, I thought was going to set a good tone and mix with what I wanted on the rest as in terms of sound. And literally we wrote, recorded, just banged out that shit in the matter of like 2 or 3 hours. And on this song, I think particularly one of my favorite parts of it, not just in how we go back and forth and how like the verses set up, but the outro to this song, I think was really my way of kicking the door open and being like, you guys know me for being able to like scream and shit.
Right. Do the roar.
But I can actually I can roar as well. I can growl, motherfucker. So
Off the Bam Bam.
this was like the end of Brood. I felt like I had to flex. I wanted to flex. So
Mind you,
I fucking laid it out, man. But I loved doing rituals, and I thought rituals was fun, and I thought it needed a sequel. I will tell you, in my opinion, I don't know if it will happen. I'm trying to manifest this by speaking it out loud live. Personally, I would like to do a total of 5 of them. So, and the reason for that is that there are 5 points to a pentacle. And
AKA a star.
that is like the pagan / Wiccan witchcraft, symbology
Ritual.
there. So
Perfect.
that's
We need 5 rituals. Stray, you fucking motherfucker. Get on it.
he's gonna hate me for that. He's gonna say, "Well, now we have to, you asshole."
You need to save them for like a Halloween thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
would
It
be
probably
dope.
is going to be like, I don't know how long or when any of these things will end up happening either. I mean, I would like to do it, but it could be over the course of quite a few years.
I got time.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we ain't going nowhere.
That's me. The fan of me is like, hey man, I got time. Take time. I need all 5 of them.
Are you ready to play Brood? Or no?
Yeah.
Damn it,
And
Hollis.
yeah, so this Brood, actually, when we dropped this, I think was last year.
It's too high.
Or maybe, yeah, it was either late 2022 or early 2023. I can't really. No, it was had to have been late 23, mid 23. Nope, beginning of 23. I'm sorry, going through the Rolodex up here. Beginning of 23, we dropped Brood. Early 23, and that was the first single that I did put out for this project. However, I didn't strongly market it very much so as such.
Yeah, I didn't.
I think I had mentioned it like very low keyly.
I didn't know until I seen the track. I didn't know for sure until I seen the track list. I was like, oh, Rituals 2's on there.
But yeah, it is on there, and that's the song that has Stray on it.
All right.
May 5th, 2023.
There we go. Definitive date right there. But
Spotify.
without further, that's the one we're gonna play next now.
All right, let's play.
Yeah.
Brood.
With the coffin hang from the noose. no marrow. Hollow heads hang heavy, levitating side stage at the gallows. We the ones pacing when you can't go outside. Circle of the same tip, too close, too close, too close. You open your eyes, make for the fruit, cause you're stubborn, you're blind. Cigarette runs, cracked an elbow from the smallest of lies. Try again and say I'm summoned spirits from a superstitious head. Hearing from the wall and now the circle's got into a kitchen head. Devastation on your feelings, killer feelings. Point me while you fucking bleeding. Crescent panorama, painted poorly splattered on your motherfucking ceiling. Wait, bludgeon my pride with a cheap blow. Stay through my heart, got me resonating evil. Talking to the moon with a pre-roll. Plotting on the ops, leave him stained like a priest roll. Keep talking shit, you can give us what a day throw. Laughing at you, sniffing up your sins to a C-no. Judge me, rituals got you jumping like great throws. You wanted a feeling, motherfucker, what would you be those?
Do the roar.
That's it.
I love that shit.
Yo, I'll tell you too. If you look into those, I don't know who the hell he is, but I know he hits me up on Instagram, and then he hits Stray up on Instagram. Some dude, I don't know who it is, asking constantly what the lyrics are to our songs, and then they show up on like Genius and shit. So somebody puts the lyrics up. I don't know who it
Shout out
is,
to them.
but
For real.
if you look through my lyrics, both on this song and Rituals, the first one, I put heavy references to all sorts of like witchcraft shit. Like I really thought about these references in these different songs. I will say, obviously once in a while you throw a little filler line in there, but yeah, most of the references are like legitimate shit.
I like it when artists do that. There's more of an authentic feel to it.
But yeah, especially with like
it's also cool to see the little gems hidden in, like when you go and you look at the lyrics and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun with stuff like that. I like kind of like conceptual type writing. I find it very fun. It's kind of exercises the brain as well, at least for me, kind of goes from less of a chore and more of a fun activity. Like, not to say that doing things like, making music is a chore, writing songs is a chore, but like, some days it doesn't feel as natural as others to just be trying to kind of feels, you get blocks once in a while. So being able to switch up from time to time and kind of do something where it's not so serious and conceptual. When you do it conceptually, you get to kind of tell a story from a different perspective that you may not have been able to otherwise. And kind of, I don't know, you're kind of like cosplaying with your brain.
It's called imagination.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, this the flyer here.
That's we need hard copies.
So there is going to be physicals I haven't announced that yet, like a date on that yet, but there will be physicals. What we're kind of doing with this is a bit different from how we've done stuff before, where we're doing this kind of as a post-release rollout, where we're putting it up digitally. We're gonna let people get the chance to listen to it, and then I'm gonna put out the availability for merch and did like hard copies and stuff, because I don't know. I feel like sometimes you can be a little apprehensive to buy things ahead of time when you don't know 100% what you're in for. I want you to be excited after you heard it and to keep that momentum going.
I really like this, and that fucking CD cover would look badass on a t-shirt. I'd love it if
That's
they dropped one.
Thank
Bam!
you. Yeah, actually, Stray designed that artwork too.
Yeah, that shit's hot. I do like it. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that, but I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it just kind of it fits the vibe for sure of the album. I'm super stoked too, as you can see on this flyer. You know, I got Whip on this project, and I don't want to say too much right now, but I guarantee you have never heard Whip like this.
Now, see, Whipstick has recently crawled his way into like my upper echelon of artists. Like, he's one of my favorite now. And a lot of the newer shit he's done has been really nice to see and hear him flex. And like on Long Live Evil, how he went so dark with that shit, and then the different sides of him on the newer stuff from Fun Time. You to say that is intense, kind of, in a way. I'm stoned. It sounds amazing.
Absolutely. I do not think that he gets enough credit as the musician that he is. That's my opinion. I mean, the guy is super versatile, truly. Everybody, I mean, look, I get like, you know, there's an image that they have and a type of thing that they do. It's a part of the show. It's a part of the, you know, it's theater in its own way, you know? It's like a tragic comedy almost, you know?
Absolutely.
But if you are somebody who can look past, you know, oh, they're wearing lucha masks, and you can break down past these, like, haha punchline-y type verses and really look into what the things they're saying.
What the fuck they're saying.
It's hell yeah, dude. I'm excited that you can't wait, and we're only 12 days away.
Nice recovery.
12 days.
Yeah, man, if you really take a listen to what they're saying and you look deep into the words that they're putting down, there's real messages there.
Very much agree.
Hey, brother.
Even outside of that, you know, I mean, the guy's a very versatile vocalist, and he is very smart, and I've seen him work just so quick before. I mean, this guy, he jumps on it quick, and he does it fast, and y'all are gonna love what he did on this, and you're not gonna. I mean, you've never heard him like this. I'll put it that way.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait.
I was already excited, but
yeah, I've been excited for this project for a while now.
I'm very happy to be finally able to, like, you know, put it out to the world.
And it's also dope because this is gonna drop during Dope Sick Picnic, and that gives me something new to listen to on the way home.
There you go.
Or later that night. What are you talking?
Yeah, or later that night when we're bumping it on a speaker.
I was gonna say, fuck that, play it from the stage during
That's what I
intermission.
was gonna say.
I mean, we do know the DJ. I mean, it is kind of our event. I'm
What
just
time's
gonna
it
be
drop?
like,
Yeah,
hey,
you better
spin
ask
right,
the
throw
artist
that
for his
on there.
permission.
What time's it drop?
Performance.
Yeah, what
Hell
time's
yeah.
it drop?
It should be like pretty much available everywhere at midnight. So
At
I mean,
midnight on the 26th
The 25th into the 26th.
or the 25th into the 26th.
25th.
it's gonna
into
so
the
like
26th.
25th into the 26th.
Yes. Which means we can
Just
play-
about like midnight is when.
All right, word. Because we don't start until 3 o'clock on Saturday.
So
So
it'll be
I'm
up.
about to have Spin Right run that whole project.
Word.
Make sure you be like, yo, Stray, or God damn it, I keep saying Stray. Novls. I was reading down here at the bottom. That shit's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, it's a surprise performance by Novels He Isn't There.
We'll put
My
space-
hologram.
Oh, yeah, we'll just get like a cardboard cutout of you and stick it on the stage. Bam, got it. No one will know. Everybody will be so baked, no one will know.
But yeah. Then we've got Stray, obviously, who's on Brood on this project. He mixed this, he mastered this. My girlfriend also makes an appearance on this album.
I seen that on the track list. I was like, hey.
She is the voice in one of the skits, and she also does harmonies with me on the last track of the project.
I'm
That's
so
so
excited.
dope.
for this fucking album.
So yeah. But yeah, so with all that, I will say, so right before really when we kind of really started kicking up the final, hey, this thing is actually really coming together now. The last single that we put out for this was Better Than Nothing. Better Than Nothing was, it came together very like naturally, I would say. In terms of writing and everything, I got an email from a producer that I follow, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that got this email, but he sent me an offer on like this pack of beats with unlimited licensing for like practically nothing in terms of like. So I don't
The usual.
like own the beat outright for Better Than Nothing, but the licensing is unlimited. So you know,
compare to Better Than Nothing though.
I mean, that's the deal with it. I don't personally care that much. I'm just here to make music, you know, and it can be used forever. It's unlimited.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah, this kind of, I got it in a pack of beats, and I was listening through them, and this one just really, this beat in particular jumped out more than any of the others that was within that pack. And I think at that time I just like felt like I was going through a bit of a rut mentally. I was having like, man, I'm having such a hard time figuring out this and that. Like, I'm having a hard time writing. I'm having a hard time doing this. And I heard this beat and just started writing about that exactly. Like, man, I got all this shit going on, but the fact that I can feel a type of way about it means I'm doing better than I think I actually am. To feel a type of way about something is better than not having any sort of emotion towards it at all. So that's kind of the message of the song. Stray had actually helped me pen part of that hook you know, that bleed. I can't keep running from myself, bleeding out in a wishing well. He helped me like kind of put that together, and I was like, dude, I love that. I'm gonna, that is so perfect for this.
Gibbs.
So I threw that in on there alongside that, and I think in this song, what is the most perfect, my favorite part of it, original bridge in this song was I wasn't sure how to attack it, and I had initially just been repeating the words, "Something is better than nothing." Stray came to me. He's like, "Look, man, like the song's really good, but I feel like you can do better on this bridge than just the title of the song. I feel like you're a better musician than that." So I said, "All right, I'm all my situation right now is not too great for recording. Like I have neighbors and I can't be that loud because they're gonna, pound on the walls or tell me to shut the hell up." So I ended up, driving out to my mom's because she was gonna be away for a while. Keeping my mom lives 2 hours away from me, so I drove all the way to my mom's because it was the only place that I knew for certain I was going to be able to get in there and get this shit done.
Get out.
I didn't even have anything pre-recorded. I sat down and I just hit that line by line, first thing that came to my head, and that ended up being the final bridge for that song.
It's fucking dope.
But yeah, then we put out Better Than Nothing in October of last year.
Holly, do we have the cover art for this?
I did not send the cover art for that, so that's.
I love this fucking cover art.
Thank you,
just saying.
Keegan Grimm.
Of course, I should have known.
He did the cover art for that.
Like, y'all knew this part in the episode was coming. Shout out to Keegan Grimm, most underrated person in the fucking underground.
Hell yeah, dude. And he's a dude. I want to work with him too. I got to get a song with him.
Keegan's amazing. He did our 6 Feet Deep design. He did our logo. He did our Dope Sick Picnic shirts.
Shout out to SON for letting me get one too.
Yeah, his
you and Keegan would make a nice witchcraft song.
Yeah, I think that would be fucking dope.
Get him on fucking Rituals 3, buddy.
That's it.
Oh,
anyways.
But I want to say that I do love the behind the scenes stories that you're telling for each of the songs.
I like that.
It adds to a lot.
That shit's a daily listen for me, Better Than Nothing, especially.
Oh, and thank you.
Well, I'm not even trying to kiss your ass. It's literally just in my main. It's the first song in my main playlist, and I start with that, and then it goes into Fun Time, SON, Hooligan, Zool. Just
I really do appreciate that, man, because it's like I don't like think of myself as like I'm not trying to be anything. So obviously I'm trying to put my name out there, but like I'm not here to say that I'm the best at anything. Like I'm not like trying to say I'm better than this person, that person in any respect. I'm just out here to have some fun, make some music, and try and hopefully get things that resonate with people. And I appreciate that when they do, and when people grow that respect and that appreciation towards something that I do, it means the world, especially as an artist, to see other people appreciate what you've made. And I'm happy that you guys are digging the background on what I'm saying with these things. I know a lot of people probably tuning in were hoping to get something new before the album, but this project dropped. But I really wanted to keep the mystery there for what else is on here, and really kind of let that be special when you hear it for the first time when it drops.
Absolutely, I can dig that because I was
so everybody that's going to Dope Sick Picnic, whether you want to listen to it or not, it's gonna be played.
You're gonna hear Novls. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm super
You need to
stoked
face-
that it's
you
that
need to
it's.
message it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna video call you when we're playing it at Dope Sick because I'm super stoked that it's
At
dropping
3 in the
while we're
morning.
doing
No,
it. It's fucking awesome.
Oh man, I appreciate that so much, guys.
my neighbors are also going to listen to it, so there's that.
Yeah. All right, but yeah. So let's hit him with better than nothing.
All right, let's go.
I'll play it over here.
I've got this logic in my bed. I've got this barely beating heart. I know I'm looking for a change, but I know I'm not sure where to start. These pills they give don't do a thing. They only cause my thoughts free falling backwards through my head before ascending back to the top. Searching for reasons, what can be found? There's only one way out once you hit the ground. I can't keep running from myself, waiting out in a wishing well. I'm not fine, but I am trusting, feeling something is better than nothing. Tipping on my own delusion, worn out from an empty cup. Eternal dark and delusion, after the motherfucker back up. Searching for reasons, what can be found? There's only one way out once you hit the ground. I can't keep running from myself, waiting out in a wishing well. I'm not fine, but I am trusting, feeling something is better than nothing. When my head's below the waves, can't find the title and take me. When the darkness closes in, in the brink of the gravity, it's the brighter days that remind us this. Something is better than nothing. Searching for reasons, what can be found? There's only one way out once you hit the searching for reasons, what can be found? There's only one way out once you hit the ground. I can't keep running from myself, waiting out in a wishing well. I'm not fine, but I am trusting, feeling something is better than nothing. Feeling something is better than nothing.
Yo, I cannot fucking
Perfect
wait for this
timing.
project to come out.
Uh-oh. See, my playlist kept going.
Absolutely, man. And Scotty, I'm sorry that like on your end, what you're hearing
Still played it.
is like with Brood and Better Than Nothing on this stream tonight. What you've heard is actually the album master version.
Oh, so I'm missing out on the.
In that respect, I have given you guys at least those tidbits here tonight. I
That's
didn't
good.
leave
We
you
want to put it in
completely
there.
hanging. You guys got the album masters.
Oh, which just means that Scotty, you're gonna have to go back and listen to those last two songs.
Yep.
Or am I allowed to share it with them?
Yeah,
With
or
headphones.
Holly
Yeah,
could
I'm
share it to
definitely
you as
for it.
long as
Oh,
not.
Oh yeah,
us,
she
okay?
can. She
Okay.
can forward the email to you.
There we
There
go.
we go.
There you go, and you get to hear the.
I mean, nice. I'm
See,
gonna upload them
over
to
here
Napster.
making things happen.
Hell yeah. No, but I love that fucking song. And I'm not even trying to kiss your ass, but I legitimately love that song. That shit gets me going. I should fucking be sponsored by the maker of these chairs because I get in my fucking way and I get going. And I'm like, this chair is resilient. Especially when I see that shit live and just all the
Hey, all right, let's get it. What's the name of the chair company?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Enjoy, give this man some of your chairs, okay?
Yeah, send me a couple more. I need them in colors so I can alternate.
Yeah. Every time he's on UndergroundAholics, it's a different colored chair.
I'm gonna make
That's
sure
it.
that the camera starts on my chair first, and then I'll sit down and fix the camera up on me. So it's just
Yeah, we can do that. It'll be the Scotty sponsor.
there we go.
Yeah. This episode sponsored by.
If you guys get a fucking text message, you better let me know.
Absolutely.
No,
I'll be like, you're talking to the wrong person. Let me get you his information.
Yeah, let me connect you to Scotty real quick. He's the one that
Yeah, right.
sponsorship.
Or if you guys want put UndergroundAholics on there, buy me a chair. And I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
I really thought about soaking it in black light paint so the shit glows and shit, but I didn't want to get it on my clothes.
That's fair.
Anyways, great song. And you said that beat came from a beat pack?
Yeah, so the producer on that is is Good John. Good John Productions.
Never heard of him, honestly. But that's a dope beat, though.
He is, I don't know, I can't remember. I think it's Brazil, so he's like Brazilian dude or Portuguese, one of the two.
Fair enough.
That's dope.
Yeah, that is some knowledge I did not know.
He's a dope producer.
Well, you fucking
So
killed it.
12 days, everybody. 12 days.
But yeah, I really appreciate you guys having me on here to chat. I really appreciate every single person who tuned in.
Or will tune in because a lot of people catch it later, I've noticed.
And I mean, hey, you know, I'm excited to put this thing out here. I'm excited to see what everybody thinks of it, listening to it in its entirety. And
yeah, I'm sure I know a certain somebody right here that's probably gonna do a review of it.
Nope, I'm off the
I mean, you could always do the review and send it to me, and I could post it in your.
Oh, you're cheating with that one.
It's not you doing it though.
It's a loophole.
Novls, would you have a problem with that?
I'd have absolutely zero problem with that.
Stray said, "Make them say,
Hey, Stray. We've been over here gushing over you as well, my friend. Okay, since you're both here, you guys should do a compilation or a collab album. The two of you, just Stray and Novls. Full fucking album.
That'd be a pretty good idea.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably been thrown around in the pipeline. I do not take credit for that idea. I'm just see it.
You know, initially we said, "Oh, what do you think people would be excited if we did an album together?" And then we said, technically, we already did that a couple of times.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, I won't confirm or deny that the idea has been thrown around a couple times.
I would not expect any less, honestly.
Can you post Strays?
But yeah, man, I'm super excited. I really hope everybody likes it. And yeah, this is the way I would say when it does come out, listen to it in its entirety. From the first track to the last track. It's not a long listen. It's not going to be a long listen. This is really only an EP. It's only spans about 17 minutes. But listen to it forward, give it a little bit of time, and then listen to it backwards. And I want to know, in your opinions, what order you enjoyed listening to it more, and if you thought a story made sense going more one way than the other.
Okay.
Oh, I'm about to get some video footage at Dope Sick Picnic of
They have
everybody's. Yeah, everybody at Dope Sick. Y'all motherfuckers got homework now. See, you ain't even know. And I know who's tuning in right now, so you better come prepared. Knowledge. I'm talking about you.
Well, Patty's in there too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pointing at knowledge.
Why?
I'm
I don't
up for
know.
the challenge. We got
I don't
this.
know. Yeah, we're gonna play it live at Dope Sick. Well, not live because you're not gonna be there, but we're gonna play it at Dope Sick.
You guys really need to try to get a cutout.
Yo, knowledge, you don't even have tickets for Dope Sick, dog. How are you selling out of tickets?
More importantly, how did you get money? And they're gonna get to the gate and have to pay again.
Yeah, them people are gonna be hella mad when I make them pay again at the gate because you don't give me the money.
What video? What's
It's all of his VIPs.
what's Stray talking about over here?
I don't know.
Wait till they see the video.
Or the movie. Something was reported.
What's he talking about? Novels?
There might be a video ready to for one of the songs.
I don't know. Don't question him. Obviously, he's playing hard to get.
Yeah, I play hard to get too.
No, you play bold.
It's gonna come out. Everything will come out.
You gotta wait. Patience is a virtue.
I don't have patience. Give me a
Like
hint.
I said, I'm doing this, really kind of nailing it all out. Like after this drops digitally.
He's gonna be on the phone with Stray after this. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
But it really is. We're doing it a little different. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just going to skip over that one.
Nobody said it out loud either.
We all read it, but no one said it.
But yeah, it's gonna be sweet. We'll have some stuff announced. Wow.
Give her applause.
Y'all know who that was, right?
Yep.
Ooh, I can't breathe. Hold on.
Thank you, Jenny.
My face hurts from laughing.
Oh my God, Stray.
All right, listen, guys. We can't be making comments like that because that's dangerous territory, okay?
This got out of hand quick.
It's got out of hand very quickly. Anyhow.
Y'all expected it not to go sideways when Stray comes in?
It's always, yeah, that's a good point.
He just walks on in like, hey, guys.
But yeah, 12 days. This drops everywhere digitally. We're gonna have some details coming up pretty soon in terms of like packages, different merch items, and stuff like that. That we're gonna be rolling out after it drops digitally. I don't know. I'm all about trying things new, trying things different, and this is gonna be one of those things.
Awesome.
Well, I'm definitely excited for the project and for the merch too. I love merch. I have addiction problems, if y'all can't tell, where I spend a lot of money.
But yeah, man. On that, I'm gonna say shout out to UndergroundAholics. Thank y'all for having me here.
Yeah,
Make sure you are following them on the social medias. I would assume that you are if you're here watching it. I would assume you're already doing so, but if you're not, like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah,
I want to do a major shout out to this man here who's commenting, Mr. Stray, for all that he's done for this project and making it the project that it is and possible.
Much
Shout
love
out to my lovely girlfriend Jenny for being a part of it as well, and Whipstick, of course, for lending his voice and his creativity to this project. And yeah,
Much love to you, Novls. We are looking forward to
if you're not following me already, you can follow me on Facebook by typing in Novls.
Shit.
Or you can go to Instagram and type in ITZ NOVLS. That's at ITZ NOVLS. It's Novls. Yes,
I'm back.
and I finished that blurb just in time for him to hop back
Perfect.
in.
Absolutely.
I hate when people try to call me when I'm in the middle of a live because it completely boots you out of StreamYard.
That's goofy. Anyways, check them out
But
on
yes,
Spotify or wherever you listen to music.
Spotify. I know. If you type in Novls in, like the way that this is typed, like yeah, I'm gonna be what pops up. So don't worry.
There's no E in Novls.
It's NOVLS. Right now on Spotify, there's currently 2 different profiles. Once this drops, that's going to be fixed, and it's going to be back to the just one of them. But yeah,
It's like the Brady Bunch over here.
Can you move us back over? There we go.
but yeah, thank you guys again for having me on tonight.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you coming and chilling with us and talking about the new project. And
Thank you for your
everybody
time.
make sure on the 26th to go run up those numbers, listen to it, share it with all your friends, share it with your grandma. Grandmas love this shit.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I always send you guys shit around. I'm gonna log back in. Oh shit. LG caught me. Shout out to you, Novls. Thank you for giving us this music. I fucking love it. You know I love you guys.
I love you.
Thank you for taking the time to come on here with us. And thank you to the UndergroundAholics for having me on.
Absolutely. So on that note, my name's Aaron and I'm an undergroundaholic.
I'm Scotty motherfucking V and I'm an undergroundaholic.
And my name's Novls, and I'm an undergroundaholic.
Yeah. All right, Holly, take us out of here.
Damn it, Holly.
Go.